Hey everyone, so I was away for the weekend, so I decided probably a good idea to check on the garden today. So I planted some seeds a few days ago, some beet seeds. I don't know if they're going to pop up or not, but we're going to go and check on the rest of the plants that we have in the garden. Things have changed a little bit, but I have 2 more gardens. And I've already planted them out, so we'll see how they turn out. Sorry about the kids screaming in the background. It's right by the water, so they're just out after school. But things are already looking pretty good. So I'll show you guys. So I don't know if you guys remember this garden, but I planted this one out with you guys. I haven't weeded in a while, but you can see some carrots are coming up. I gotta get rid of all this. And then I got tomato plants. Looks like they're about to start flowering soon. That one's falling behind a bit, but it's okay. And then I also got some beans. So I had poor germination on that bean patch there, but this bean patch seemed to be okay. So I'm just hoping and relying on that for now. And then I also transplanted some strawberries for next year into here. And I put some beets into there, which it looks like they're popping up. I'll show you guys closer after. And then my cucumbers are doing good. But it looks like some beets are popping up right there. I'm gonna have to thin them out afterwards, but I'm glad they're popping up. And this is another garden that we have here. So someone else planted this one out and they walked away from it. So I'm taking over half of it with another gardener. And then I also weeded this garden and I had a whole bunch of tomato plants given to me. So I decided to just plant them out, see if they produce anything. Don't know if they will because it's so late in the season, but. And then I also planted some lettuce. I don't see any lettuce popping. Oh, maybe 1 or 2. So lettuce all along here, and then some kale. So I'm glad to see the kale's popping up. And then if we go over to my other garden over here, I also weeded this one, and there's some tomato plants here. Planted some more beets here. I planted a lot of beets because I just want to get rid of the packet. So I'm gonna have to really do some thinning here. But I'm glad that they're popping up because I didn't water them. I wasn't around the whole weekend to water them. It was a hot weekend. And then I planted some more beans over here. So. And then I transplanted some more strawberries. One other thing that I often do in this garden is deadhead a lot of stuff. So we got rose bushes here, and I've been given permission to deadhead it whenever I need to. Rose bushes are massive. I don't know if you can see that thorn. Oh my gosh. And I also weeded this garden a few days ago. I'll show you guys it as well with another gardener over here. But between him and I and the other gardeners as well, we're trying to keep all the gardens look very nicely and keep things in them as much as possible. So this is another rose bush that I have been given permission to deadhead as well, because this rose bush is my favorite rose bush in the whole garden. It's a pink one. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if there's any blooms, but if there is, I'll show you. But this one's also really tough on your fingers. It's got a million different pricks. I don't know if you can see that. when you grab onto it, it hurts a lot. So I think I'll just deadhead everything into this and then dump it. I'm just gonna show you guys this because this is insane. Because usually these beetles attack the white ones, not the red ones. But look at how many are on that one rose head. Okay, this rose bush is looking a lot better without all those beetles on it. It's a lot healthier. And let me see if I can find one. Right there. That's the color of the roses. They're absolutely gorgeous. So now that I've weeded a bit, I think I'm gonna bring you guys over to all of the gardens and just give you a full tour of the whole community garden. So the first garden that I'm gonna show you guys is this one. Don't know whose it is, but they've got some nice tomatoes growing and some beautiful flowers. And over here they got some what looks like onions, maybe garlic. Oh, onions and then garlic, some chives. Looks like some sort of cucumber. Got some big ones here coming along. Some lettuce. This garden is beautiful. It's not mine, but it's someone else's. And then this one got some rhubarb in there. It needs to be weeded a bit, but that's okay. And then some sort of squash in there. I haven't checked it out yet. Some marigolds. And then we got some more marigolds here, some beets, some chives, and some strawberries. We just transplanted those last week. And then some more marigolds, an onion, an eggplant, another onion, some peppers. Pretty sure he has a big tomato on this one, which is kind of fun. Yeah, there it is. And then some potatoes. We got some kale over here. Some more potatoes. And his cucumber plant is doing amazing. When I left, the cucumber was only that big, but now it's massive. What is it? Patio snacker. Not bad. And he's got quite a few more on here too, so he's gonna have quite the harvest. And then some more strawberries and zucchini. He's got some on the vine. And some tomatoes. Some more zucchini. And then there's my garden here. I already showed you guys it. And then that's the rose garden. And then this is the shared garden. I still need to weed a little bit, but it's okay. And then I believe someone's going to be taking over this one soon, hopefully. And that one's just a decorative space. And then as we get further into here, it needs to be more weeded because we haven't got around to it yet. So I don't know whose these gardens are. And then we got some strawberries here. And I believe right about there is some snapping turtle eggs. So I don't want to weed this garden just yet. And then this garden. And we also got an herb garden here. I believe we planted dill. And some beautiful lilies. I believe that's what they are. And then this one. And then I took over this one. So I got strawberries here. I already showed you guys them. And then a few more beans and beets. So it looks like this one's not doing so hot, but that's okay. I got lots, and I send out runners. I'm not sure what this is. And then this one is not looking too bad. And then that one, and then we're back to mine over here. We got tomatoes again. And then that one, I believe someone weeded the other day and planted strawberries at the end. So I think it's just waiting on seeds or plants, transplants. So that's the community garden tour. I hope you guys liked it. And if you're looking into gardening, you should definitely see if you, and you don't have space at home, you should definitely see if your community has a garden that you can plant in. I highly suggest it because I don't have any growing space at home, or barely any. So I really appreciate that my town has this.